Hey, guys, can we just cut the music this time? Can we just not do it with music? Are we good? Hey, everybody. I hate to do this. Usually we have an intro. Usually Gavin's here. But we have some issues this morning. Gavin checked himself into rehab. Apparently, he's having some problems with his gender now. He's confused. He doesn't know if he was really born a man. And that really sent him down a spiral where he doesn't know, should he be a man, should he be a woman, but more importantly, he's talked so much shit. What's that? What's wrong, John? You can talk into the mic.
Oh, nothing. I just wondering if you're looking at me for something.
Oh, no. I just like looking over at you because, you know, things are pretty fucked up here at the network. And,
totally.
You know, they've called me in. They said, Mike, you know, come fill in for Gavin while he's working his shit out and see if you could save the day. So that's what we're going to do. Good morning, she-males. We've done it. We've got an exciting show. Louis J. Gomez is going to be here in a second. He's running late. And we've got some fantastic guests that you've seen on the Text Network that you love. I'm a little under the weather. I was out with Gavin last night, drinking till about 2 in the morning. We closed down the bar. You know what? It turns out Gavin is really actually a very good person. I don't know if you know that about him. A lot of people think Gavin is this crazy character guy, but he's actually a very sweet, loving man, and our hearts and thoughts and prayers go to him and his family while he works through this tough time. Anthony Cumia, of course, in rehab as well, and I believe we actually have an exclusive first look at Cumia from rehab. Do we have some photos? They've released photos. Here we go. Look at this. This is good. Can they see those out there too? So here's, no, go, stay here. So here he is. This is an exclusive photo from day one, and they've got him working out with some weights there. It looks like he's regaining his strength, which is, of course, what we all want. Let's go to the next one. Let's see that. Oh, look. See, apparently, I like this one. He's telling everyone, I'm fine, really. Which I like it. It doesn't look like they're buying it, but they're getting the information that they need. All right, let's see the other one. Oh, look at this. This is good. See, this is what you want. Race relations, he's squashing all that stuff. He's finally getting in there, and now, you know, sitting alone in the sauna with a black guy and just talking about his problems. I like that. Let's see the next one. These are exclusive photos, remember, from Anthony from rehab. Look at this. He is getting better. He is really getting better. He could walk again. I didn't know he even had a problem with walking. All right, let's see what else. Oh, wow. Sure. Now, who took this? Contemplating. That's always, of course, you know, that's like your typical depression photo. But it's good to see he's thinking it through. Let's see what else we got. It's exclusive. Oh, look at this. Just him in some sort of medical examination chair. They're really running a lot of tests on him. Got a whole team working to fix him. What else do we have? Oh, my God. So, wow, he's growing his hair out. He's letting himself change. Look at his face. Okay, let's see what else. Wow. Okay. So that's another machine that they've got him hooked up to. Okay, what else do we have? Look at that. See how good of a listener he could be? Just hearing other guys out and letting them talk and realizing that, you know, everybody's got problems. What else do we have? These are good. These are exclusives. Is that it? That was it. Okay, Anthony Cumia in rehab, everybody. It's our first look. Looks like he's doing pretty good. Like I said, we've got Louis J. Gomez coming in as a guest. He's running late. But you know what? Let's bring in another guy who I haven't ever talked to, but he's been on the show many times. He created No Wanks with Gavin. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Nero. Do we have music for Dante? There we go.
Chili's, my baby back ribs. Chili's, baby back ribs.
Wow.
Barbecue sauce. Chili's.
There we go. And that's. Who's this guy? Is this your handler?
Just one of my boys, one of my people in my stable.
Dante, it's wow, Dante, it is an honor to talk to you here today.
Oh man, thanks for having me, brother.
You look great.
thank Davin. Thank you very much.
Wait, what did you just call me?
Davin.
Gavin. I'm Mike.
Oh, what's up, Mike? How you doing, Mike?
Yeah. So you and Gavin created No Wanks.
Yeah, all
Tell
day.
us about No Wanks, because a lot of my people who listen to the show, they don't know
You
about
say
it.
your people, do you mean people of whiteness? Or?
No, I host the Red Bar show out of Chicago. I'm filling in for Gavin.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah, come on, man. You know about No Wanks, man.
Yeah, this is the thing where you don't jack off, only once a month. You're saving your cum so that you could have a better relationship with
Yeah, you got to keep that energy to yourself. You just can't give it out without anyone else being there,
Sure.
That's why, like, once a month is the limit,
Yeah.
But I always do it while there's, at least a woman somewhere around me. Like, even if she's just in my head, she's around me.
Okay. Yeah. And so what are your, stances on relationships here? I know you're a relationship guru.
Guru.
You used to be friends with Patrice O'Neill, right?
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. Patrice.
Okay.
We were really close friends and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us a story about Patrice, you and Patrice. Maybe something you guys,
Come on,
we don't
man.
know
I can't share all my business with y'all out here, man.
Why don't you try one? Just
I'll try. Well,
you and Patrice.
Patrice and I, we two big brothers. He always thought I was Puerto Rican, just because he was a very racist man. But he was a great.
He was racist.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never heard that.
Oh yeah, like not a racist, but like black people, we can be racist to one another. We can be racist to anyone.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that. So yeah.
Are you black?
Yeah, I'm black.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm black.
Okay. I didn't know if you were Puerto Rican or.
No. Yeah, I have a show called.
Sorry, I keep laughing.
No, it's no worries, man. Davin, you ain't gotta laugh, but yeah, I have a show called the Beige Phillip Show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
How's that going?
It's going. You know how it is, man. Don't you have a show?
Yeah, I have a show called Red Bar out of Chicago.
Red Bar out of Chicago.
I'd love to have you on sometime.
Okay, cool. I hope you're flying a brother out there, because I'm not coming out there for free.
Okay. Now, you got jewelry all over.
Come on, man. I'm crazy.
You used to be
beautiful.
a pimp.
PIMP, yeah.
What about those days?
How far back you want me to go as to the pimp lifestyle?
Whatever you want to tell us.
It's a lifestyle, man. You know how it is. You don't know how it is? You don't know how it is to be a pimp?
Sure. Yeah.
You look like a white pimp.
Oh, you think I look good today? This is a new suit.
Yeah, the hair, the beard, it look like you got the white bitches running all over you.
Last time, I do have a problem. Last time I was on the show, I was wearing a pink suit. But your color correction was off. It made it look tan. So I had all these people out there going, oh, he's just wearing a tan suit, which isn't really spectacular. It wasn't the impression I wanted to make. So I want to let everyone know. My suit was pink, and I hope the colors, are they popping today? Are they a little more saturated?
Yeah.
This looks good on camera.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's a nice...
Yeah, that's how you get ladies' attention, with color popping, shiny things. They like
you
shiny things.
Clearly, you know about how to dress. This is flamboyant here. So this is an inside-out T-shirt, I think.
Man, let me see my muscles on the screen.
Yeah, you're ripped, too. You look good. So you got an inside-out shirt.
Yeah, man, because I didn't, because that's the style,
Is it?
Yeah, the seams on the outside nowadays. That's how kids are wearing the things,
And those glasses, those aren't...
These are prescription.
Awesome. Those are prescription.
These are prescription glasses, yeah.
Okay, and tell us about your rings and all this
Oh,
stuff.
man, like...
covered in stuff, Dante. This is Dante Nero, of course.
Yeah, these rings came straight from Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had one of my ladies out there make me these rings and send them to me. So.
Well, you look great, and I'm so glad that you could be here. I'm so glad that we could hang out and talk relationships throughout the show.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so happy Davin took the day off, to do this, so I can meet you, Miguel.
Yeah. Okay. So it is an honor to have you here. You're going to be kind of just chiming in throughout the whole show. We're also going to open the phones. Let's do this. Let's open the phones for any questions that anyone might have today.
Yeah, relationship-based.
Relationship-based questions for Dante would be fantastic. Questions about Gavin and his reassignment surgery.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. I feel really sad. Like, I thought we were cool, and he could have told me about his...
Yeah, what do you feel about that? Are you okay with...
Listen, man, I'm okay as long as it's not happening to me. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm an ally.
You're a what?
An ally.
What's that?
An ally to, the LGBTQH
okay.
community. Yeah.
So you have no problems with he, she's, or people.
Nah,
going
man,
to
I have
different bathrooms and
friends.
stuff like that.
I have friends who are transgendered.
You do?
Yeah, I actually do. I have a few people that I know.
Few?
Yeah, more than
That's
a
a
few.
weird scene. How do you have a few people? It's like when you talk to these girls, and they say you say, "Well, who do you know who was raped?" And they go, "All of my friends have been raped, actually." So it is a huge problem. And it's like, who are you hanging out with? Where all of your friends are being raped.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
shouldn't have more than 3 transgendered friends.
I don't know.
Unless you're like Macaulay Culkin or something.
No, but there's a lot of stand-ups who are going through the process at the current time.
Really?
Yeah, like coming up, newer comics. I don't know their names like that. I mean, they're just people.
I don't know about that. I saw a guy, since this whole gender thing, I call them genders, by the way. I don't call them transgendered people. I call them genders. And since this whole thing got a little bit more accepted, you start seeing them taking more risks, and people who normally wouldn't do the cross-dressing now out and about. Like, I was on the train, and there was a dude. He was just a regular dude. He had, like, messy hair. He kind of looked like a Jonah Hill fatso type of dude. He had a little 5 o'clock shadow. And the only thing different about him is he had lipstick on. That was it.
Yeah, like
Just
people are
looking
not.
at everybody like, why are you looking at me?
Yeah,
Did we have a glitch there? Did I just see something wrong? You don't know?
No.
The issue I have is that a lot of people aren't trying. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to try, like, I understand if you feel like a woman, that's cool. But, don't try until you're ready. Don't try until you have that money
I don't
saved
think
up
you
for a
could.
good.
Yeah. I want you in the hole.
Yeah, like, don't play games and come by with.
You can't just come out looking like a guy and then just some lipstick on and
like-
then start looking at everybody like, what? What, I
Yeah.
can't wear lipstick? Just lipstick?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So let's talk about your tattoos. It says Elisa Lamb
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
So this is interesting. I barely got any sleep last night because I'm plagued by actually this story here. So it's kind of cool that you have that tattooed on you. Elisa Lamb is this Asian girl, and they found her dead in the water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel in 2013. And the thing is, no one knows how she got in there. They said, she couldn't there's no way she could have gotten access to the roof. There's no way she could have climbed up into this water tank, removed all her clothes, shut the hatch, and died in there. So they're thinking it's some sort of Korean ghost. Okay, they say maybe she was playing this Korean elevator game and something happened at this very haunted Cecil Hotel. So I'm staying at my hotel last night, and I can't sleep. I keep thinking about Elisa Lamb. Is she around the corner? My room was right by the elevator as well. So every time I heard a ding, I'm thinking, oh, it's some guy with scopolamine. He's going to blow that powder, some sort of deliriant, into my face, and then I'm going to be taken. So I had a very rough time sleeping. Have you ever dealt with anything like that?
Sleeping by an elevator? Yeah, it's pretty horrible when you got a bad hotel room, man.
Sure.
That's a cheap-ass hotel, man.
I had a real problem with the hotels here.
What hotel?
Lost a lot of money on this because I checked into a hotel and I paid. It was one of these non-refundable things on Hotel Tonight, the app. And then it turns out this hotel was a all-gay man's boogie called the Out Hotel. It was not a straight. Have you heard of this? The Out?
So it
Yeah.
was-
You've heard of the Out?
Yep.
And they wouldn't let me cancel, so I had to eat that. And I said, I didn't know it was a gay hotel, an all-man's boogie.
So in this all-gay hotel, so does it come with a man too? Because it doesn't make sense.
Called the front desk of this. Can we call the Out Hotel?
Yeah,
Can we get them on the phone?
yeah, that's a real
Is that
sauce.
allowed to just put them on the air? would love
I
to.
don't think so.
No. Okay.
Unless
Well,
they know, yeah.
I called him to cancel the reservation, and the guy answers the phone, and he goes, "Hi, can I help you?" And I go, "Yeah, I accidentally booked this place by accident. I got to cancel." He goes, "Okay, can I have your last name?" And I told him, and he's looking, goes, "I don't seem to see anything." And I'm getting mad. I'm going, "They got a fucking gay guy at the desk too, like this whole." And then, he kept giving me the runaround. So finally, I said, Can I just speak to a manager?" And he really went like this. He goes, "A manager?" sure? And everything was a question. And I go, is there something wrong with you? You keep asking things back to me as if you've never heard them before, such as a manager. So I just decided to eat it, and I rebooked a hotel. But it's been just one thing after the next.
Did Davin book that hotel for you? I'm sorry,
Gavin did not book the hotel.
Oh, okay.
That was my bad. So
Yeah.
do not stay at the Out Hotel. They're going to be up all night. You're not going to be able to get any sleep.
So what? There's like parties, like there's raves.
Oh yeah, they
outside
said
the
that it is.
room? Like,
This is what they told me. They said this hotel is connected to a all-night boogie. That's what they used the word boogie, a gay man's boogie, and they said that you'll be up all night. They said, so I hope you're not planning on getting any sleep.
I like how they show.
There it is. Yeah, the Out Hotel. What does that say right there in red? I can't read that far.
It says hotel houses a popular and often loud gay nightclub.
Yeah. A gay nightclub as a hotel. So no thank you.
So you just hear the music dumping through, doom, doom.
All night.
crazy.
And all night, people knocking on your door trying to get you to do coke with them and stuff like that. Every
So
5
much
minutes.
goddamn coke.
Hello? Why don't
Gay
you come
people
out?
do
party
love
with
coke, don't they?
Gay people love coke. They like throughout the hotel, just guys, no shirt, just angel wings. Is that Lewis? Is he here? Let's bring him in. My guest today, everybody, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake from the Legion of Skanks. It's Louis J. Gomez, everybody. No, Dante. Right? Louis?
You know what's funny? I didn't.
Howdy.
Thanks. Dante knows I don't sit right next to him.
Yeah. You know Dante, though.
I know Dante. I saw the finger jewelry. I was like, oh, it's Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man? What's going on?
Man, you know, pimping these hoes.
Yeah.
man.
His arms around me is making me uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, brother. I mean, you got to be okay with your sexuality, brother.
Yeah. Believe me. Believe me, I am.
Yeah,
I really
nothing
can't
wrong.
take it. It's too much for me. I keep looking at the screen and I feel like that's
Right.
enough for this show today. Just
That's
to
it.
have Dante here. It's great. I'm making friends with a lot of your friends.
No, I know.
We got another guy from the network coming on.
Oh, you do?
I don't want to tell you who. It's a surprise.
I'm very excited.
Then we also have, we showed, you missed these. Why don't you pull up just so Lewis can see a couple of those Anthony Cumian rehab photos. We're actually going to have, Anthony is calling in later today.
Okay, good. He got his phone back.
They're going to allow him to Skype in for one day to give us an exclusive on what's been going on
Got it.
in rehab. And we saw some pictures earlier. If you want to bring those up and just file through those. I really want Lewis to see those. Here he is, getting
Okay,
better.
he's working
We
out.
Just go through those.
Very nice.
Here he is talking to people, of course, showing that, look at these. He's doing good. They've got him up and walking.
That's where he has to say he's sorry. In one of the 12 steps, you have to say you're sorry to people. That's him saying you're sorry to a black guy in the steam room.
Look at these. He's just sitting there.
Thank you.
So wait a second. I've been here all this time. I ain't get a drink. This is
Oh,
disgusting.
what would you like to drink,
You
Dante?
have to force them to do
I
it.
ain't.
Dante, what do you
Can I
drink?
just get some water?
Hennessy, obviously.
Just
Yeah,
Hennessy. That's what I was trying
Yeah, I
to think.
just want some
Alizé
water.
or something like that.
No, man. I'm trying to stay fit. You know, I was
Can you guys make him a red drink to match his outfit?
I was an
You like his shirt? What do you think of his shirt?
I love it. I love it.
I was an exotic dancer for 11 years, so I'm trying to.
You're an R.I.P. Patrice tattoo. That's cool. Nice.
Man.
I really
I
can't
love my
get over
brother.
it. I hope people at home are loving Dante Nero.
Yeah.
So, Louis, it's good to see you again.
Great to see you, Mike.
Everything going good with you?
It's going well. Yeah, working hard. Happy to see you back on the network, hosting the Gavin Macguiness show. I did.
We didn't think that I'd be coming back because of that ad thing.
Yeah, the ad thing. Are you gonna?
Saw that
Are you
email.
holding? Are you holding? By the way, the only reason you fucking invited me on the show is because you know I'll read the ads like a dummy.
People keep asking me, Mike, what are you going to do if they make you read another ad? It's like, I'm not ever reading ads. I talked to Gavin about this.
Yeah.
You know, he had no idea that you guys were giving me such a hard time. He was actually very upset about that. So today he said, you don't worry. You don't read any ads.
Yeah.
And I was talking, Keith was actually pretty upset with me. Keith
Was he?
Kopp. He was pretty upset.
Yeah.
Sent an email and said,
There's a very different reaction when a cop is upset with a white guy than a black guy.
exactly.
Let's
Yeah.
not even go there.
He sent him an email.
Been harassed a lot.
He
by
would have put 6 bullets in your chest if you didn't read those
Only
ads.
6?
Yeah.
This is an old cop then, right?
How many times have the police harassed you? That's a great question.
This week
Wow.
or today?
Wow. So you get
Yeah.
harassed a lot.
Yeah,
I
because
can see you're walking around. You look like maybe you're up to something.
I mean,
Yeah, if you're gonna harass somebody, this is the fucking guy, not him. If he's walking by, I'm assuming even though you're a scumbag,
officer.
you're
Borrow your weapon.
he's doing illegal shit. But if you dress this way and you have your fucking hair in that gay swoop, they're not gonna fuck with you.
Gay swoop.
the
sorry.
most drugs I've ever
Everyone can
seen.
be bald with just hair on the sides.
No. The most drugs I've ever seen is at a white party
Yeah,
with cops. All right, like they're there.
they know.
I went to buy a car.
They're not. They're not.
Oh.
So at white parties, cops are all hanging out in there.
No, I didn't say like all of them were cops, but I went to go buy a car in the Bronx because that's where you go buy used cars.
Right.
And
Life.
yeah, I went there and I'm like shopping around with the guy. And he's
You
like,
don't buy a car with a coat hanger. You know that, right?
That's true. I mean, that's your people. But I'm not saying no stereotypes, but
This is a diverse show. This isn't.
it is.
This is the most brown people you've ever been in this room with at the same time,
I
Mike.
haven't hung out with blacks yet or any of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's good.
Blacks. That's
He's
when,
very progressive.
that's when you know that motherfuckers.
He's progressive.
That's when you know motherfuckers never hung out with black people. When
Yeah.
you say blacks.
Well, if you weren't here, you should hear the word that he would have said.
The only person who's never going to say, like, people go, do you hate blacks? And it's like, no. And they're like, well, do you have any black? No, I don't have any black friends.
Yeah, if you had black friends, you might hate some.
What am I going to hang around with black people for? It'd be stupid. What would I talk to them about?
Same shit.
Leasing Range Rovers? You know, what could I possibly talk to them?
Leasing.
Oh, you can get a lease from the TV commercial.
Yeah.
So I'm a little off this morning. I'm a little tired. I went out with Gavin drinking last night.
I did see that. I have to get you weed still. Sorry.
Oh, forget about it because it's too late already.
Okay, well, no, he asked me yesterday or 2 days ago. He's like, hey, dude, I'm in town for one night.
Yeah.
Can you get me weed? And I was like, yeah, I can get you some weed, even though I haven't smoked weed in a month
You're
and a half.
still not doing that. I
This
was
is what a
just
shitty friend he is. He's like, dude, put it in your possession, hold it in your hand for overnight and bring it to me.
I think you're strong enough. What are you, Jim?
No, I am.
You
Actually-
fucking handle your weed.
You know what's funny? I purchased weed to keep in my apartment for friends to come over. And it almost is a point.
Oh, you're a good friend.
Yeah. Well, I have a bottle of wine. I'm not drinking. I have a bag of weed.
It is nice to have.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not a fucking child. Okay, if I can't control myself because there's a bag of weed in my presence, what type of fucking? I'm not one of these. I'm not a 12-step guy going like, oh, I'm powerless to this. No. I'm a
Kelly.
fucking addict.
You're talking about Bob Kelly.
Yeah, Bob Kelly, Jim
Bob
Norton.
Kelly, if he's around a little hit of weed, he has to check himself into.
If you just rub some fucking white shoe polish on him, we could just do Bob Kelly. Go into the bathroom really quick.
Why not? I was gonna ask you. Yeah, so I got to figure out a way to. Yeah, when I come to New York, I need like the weed waiting for me. I went to Burger and Lobster last night. Have you heard of this place? Where
No.
you get burgers and lobster.
Oh yeah.
Serious.
Really, a burger and
All they
lobster?
sell. Burger and lobster. I wouldn't recommend it. It was very bad.
Not good, really.
No. You know, everybody's
how you
rating
get
everything.
sauce.
Everything 4.5 stars, 5 stars, and but it's not that good.
Really.
So we've got Lewis here. We've got Dante here. What the hell are we going to do today? Let's bring out. Wait. Let's do this. Let's go over this Allison Klemp thing.
What did the
Why
Klemp
not?
do now?
You got to see what Klemp's up to.
What did
You
she
guys
do now?
remember Chubby Klemp?
I have no problem
Nudist?
shitting on Klemp at this point.
You don't?
I don't even talk to her when I see her at comedy
Dante,
clubs.
you hate Klemp, right?
All day, every day.
Wow, look at that. Dante Nero does not like Allison Klemp. Allison Klemp is nuts. And she called me a psychopath Republican from Chicago the other day
Okay.
on her
So she nailed it.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
like,
she's doing this new thing. You know, Gavin was talking. Jen Kirkman has been doing this thing where she shares stories about other women who get harassed and catcalled on the streets like that. These horror stories. And Allison Klemp, do you follow her on Facebook?
I've specifically had issues with her horseshit Facebook posts before. I brought her on Real Ass Podcast once, specifically because she posted something about she was at a comedy show and the bartender wouldn't give her or wasn't paying attention to her because she wasn't tipping on drinks. And her excuse was she was like, oh, well, I'm.
That's funny, Dante.
yeah, because you know, like what I do is I buy my first drink, and if I know I'm gonna be drinking all night, I throw a 20 down.
Boom. And they're going to take care of you. They're coming back every time.
And then sometimes I'm like the whole night I didn't even buy no more drinks because they psychologically know like, oh, you did the right thing from jump.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
A kamikaze. I'm an old school.
Yeah, look at that. A
There you go.
kamikaze. You remember those?
Yeah.
It's triple sec,
Yeah.
vodka, lime.
some of that stuff.
Yeah.
You like that? That's a weird drink from like the early 2000s.
I mean, it's a shot, right?
I'm an older
It's
brother.
like I think it's like a mixed.
You
drink.
can have a shot
or a mixed drink.
Okay, I've had kamikaze shots before.
When I was 18, you would order those in Miami.
Yeah. Her excuse was that she wasn't being paid for the comedy show, and that the bartender should understand that for some reason. The bartender doesn't give a fuck. These bar shows, they don't give a shit about comedy. This guy's coming into work to fucking serve people drinks. There's this sense of entitlement, just in the arts in general, there's a sense of entitlement where we think for some reason because we're living our dream, which is what we're doing, okay? We're fucking living our dream, whether you're radio, an actor, musician, comedian, artist, and for some reason we think that we deserve some sort of compensation. It's a free market. If you're fucking good enough, you're gonna make the money.
You make the money.
So she posted this shitty post about how, bartender, don't ignore me when I'm trying to get a drink. And it just made my head explode.
Yeah, she's very entitled lately. She's almost insane. So I want to bring up, let's first pull up her picture so I could show everybody who she is. Because she's been on this show twice.
Yeah, Gavin has her
Go
own.
over people who have been on this show and tell you why Gavin might have made a wrong decision. Can we pull up the picture?
Well, Gavin also likes to bring on fucking weak chicks. He never brings on like a chick who could actually really challenge him. And look, it's part of his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna destroy some chick,
There she is.
Look
at that fucking girl. And let me tell you something. She's overweight. She's really fucking chubby.
When you say overweight, you mean as a white man?
Don't just look at the face. She's doing this thing with.
Oh, she is a frail anorexic for a black guy. But yeah, by white standards, yeah, she's a little chubby.
She's gross. And you can see if you Google her, there's a picture of her because she does a naked comedy show.
Yeah, she hosts it.
Have you done this show?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
You haven't.
That's
crazy.
My whatever size dick and shitty ass.
But it's too much.
Naked
comedy.
I don't have a problem with it. Look,
It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick to get people
But isn't
in the
that
door.
crazy?
It's a
you make a
gimmick.
few $1,000s in ticket sales. I don't give a shit. More power to
Hands
you.
up there. So have you been to one of these naked?
I have, yeah.
Are they fully nude?
Actually, we're
podium.
doing no fully nude, no podium.
Dicks are just out.
Yeah, dicks and
Whole
pussies out.
fucking time.
So we're doing a thing called Skankfest, June 18th and June 19th from the
Gotta get
Creek in the
back to
Cave.
Clemp. There's a big Clemp story.
But this is relevant.
Okay, yeah.
So we're doing on the show. We're taking New York's two hottest shows, the Naked Show and the Roast Battle, and we're combining them. So we're doing a naked roast battle at Skankfest. It's gonna be hilarious.
Who's going to be on there?
We got so far Caitlin Bailey's doing it. Zach Amico is doing
Ellen
it.
Bailey is a transgender.
No. She's
woman.
she's a big-titted woman.
woman.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a female comic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she's a comic. I don't want to.
And who else is going to be doing it?
Kill me.
Soder?
No. Nobody with credits.
You're friends with Dan Soder.
No, Dan Soder's one of my best friends.
Suspicious of Dan Soder. I'm putting that out there.
Oh my goodness.
I'm suspicious of him.
He's the most likable man in comedy. Nobody doesn't like Dan.
Trust me, guys. Tweet me, text me if you're call in if you think Dan is something's wrong with him. That's what I think.
Yeah. So anyway, that was really it. We're combining two shows.
idea.
I decided to within the story plug my own show. June 18th, June 19th.
That sounds
Creek in the
good.
Cave.
But yeah, that naked show is crazy, and she does it a lot, right?
Hosts it. Yeah, she hosts and produces
Stands there
it.
completely nude.
Yeah.
How many people are in the crowd?
Probably 100, 150.
You've seen her naked.
And they charge like what, $30?
Does she have a
it's
big,
20.
chubby?
I never saw her do it. I saw Caitlin Bailey when she hosted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little easier to see.
That's funny.
So let's bring up Allison Klemp on her Facebook. Let's bring that up, that first post. So let's see if I could read this. I don't have my glasses. A man that I do not know, look at this. A man that I do not know personally messaged me on Facebook. Here's the transcript of our conversation. Him. Can I give you a birthday kiss at midnight? Me. No, that's my boyfriend's job. Him. Okay. Me. That message is very inappropriate, FYI. Him. I didn't know you had a boyfriend. Me. Even if I didn't, there's no cause for that. Can you scroll down? Is there more? There's no cause for that message. Him. Sorry. Me. I would recommend refraining from similar such messages in the future as a piece of advice. Him. All right, fine. And then she says, men, stop doing this shit. It's weak as fuck. Women, start telling these guys that they're wrong or they will just keep doing it. This is like an insane person, right? This guy was fine.
That was not as offensive as I thought it was going to be. I was so on board with jumping on. I mean, look, she.
We have more.
Okay.
We have more. I'm not done.
Because I get what you're saying.
Warming up.
The girls do this all the time. Like they'll bitch about being catcalled. I read an article the other day on modern feminism. I believe it's called, or everyday feminists. Dude, this website, if you want to just fucking be angry and hate women, just go onto this website for like an hour. And there was a chick who wrote an article on tat calling. catcalling, which is basically guys
Calling where you're
attention.
Going, oh, what does that tattoo mean?
Yes, and that is a
I
new.
did that to Dante this morning.
Yeah. What is that N-word? What does that
Oh
stand
my
for?
God! Look at these.
Nigerian.
These are great tattoos.
But I mean, I got tattoos up and down my arms, on my legs. I have people all the time, men and women. Oh, dude, where'd you get that done? Boom.
Yeah.
I'm not. If you're looking for the subtext and you're looking for the shittiness in people, you're gonna find it every time. You know, there's not. I mean, there's just nothing wrong with a guy taking a shot, and I think that's the point that you're trying to make. It's like if a guy says, "Hey, dude, you're cute. You know, we should hang out." Maybe saying, "Hey, can I give you a kiss at midnight?" If you don't know the
She's
girl.
so annoyed. Like she gets hit on every 5 seconds, and how could that be possible? I mean, she's not fucking cute.
That's impossible for any woman to get hit on every 5 seconds.
Isn't the real problem you shouldn't be hanging out at bars every night of your life?
Well, it's a comedy scene. That's what
But
we
it
do.
is comedy, but they're not separate. Then they need to go, oh, but I hang out at bars every night, okay?
Yeah.
I'm drinking till 2 a.m. every night. So maybe that's why I'm having all these interactions with these bad people.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's...
I had a friend who told me she was raped 6 times, and in my mind, I'm like you can't say it, but it's like, what the fuck are you doing in your life? I'm not saying that it's
not hot.
right. No, she's not hot at all. And I'm like, what? I was like, are you fucking hanging out in alleyways with your fucking pussy hanging out? Because how are you raped 6 times in your life? You got to look in the mirror. If I got beat up 6 times. I might go, what am I doing? Who am I hanging out with? Right? What hoods am I going into? Oh, you know what? I'm fucking wearing jewelry in the projects at 2 o'clock in the morning every weekend.
Times is too much.
Yeah, I'm like, it's
Everyone should be raped once.
just to know how it feels.
Know what it's like to know how to get out of it and all that.
No, but like, obviously, I'm not victim blaming. I'm just saying, if this is something that's happening over and over again, if you're getting catcalled every single day, what can you change about your life? Because there's something going on there.
But the issue with her, like, whining about, you know, the technique of a brother or anyone trying to say something to him, it's like that. It's just that man is not cute enough to say hi to her.
Well, let's see what she
That's
did.
all it is.
There was a
That's a
black
great
guy.
point.
One of our listeners, actually, this black guy, started commenting on this very same post.
Well,
So
he
pull up that
he doesn't just listen; he could hear us.
the black guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was a great fucking reference that nobody got.
I didn't get it either.
White man can't jump. You listen to Jimmy, but you can't hear Jimmy.
Never seen it.
Fuck off,
oh, I've
dude.
seen it. That's Rosie Perez. It's her
Well, yeah, she
breakout
was in
role.
the car. Yeah.
She was great. Okay, so look at this. DeAndre Sample. Look at this guy. He's a gnarly one. Allison Clem.
I haven't heard that word since. God damn.
Shit, he called him.
Like
Gabby,
a reference
this guy
club or
made
some
fun of me
shit.
too. By the way, this DeAndre Sample, I love him. He's a great listener. He is a Keith in the Girl fan though, which is really good. You know Keith Malley?
Yeah, I know Keith.
Can you imagine being a Keith in the
Those guys don't like me.
Hemda?
Yeah.
That's like a trans woman. So,
Well, she's married to a trans woman.
yeah, she's married to a trans. She broke up with Keith Malley, and now she's dating a trans, and they still do their show.
They're married.
They're married.
They got married.
Sounds like a lovely 3-way. So DeAndre Sample, he made fun of me. I was asking last week, I go, does anyone know how to do cool rips in jeans? I want ripped up jeans, because that's the fashion this year. I don't know if you knew that. All jeans are going to be ripped. Have you seen like what The Weeknd's wearing and Kanye and these type of, you don't follow
I
fashion.
don't follow fashion at all.
So he called me gay, DeAndre Sample, and he's one of the shabbiest. I don't like when a black guy is shabby. I don't like when a black guy doesn't take advantage of how cool he could look. Like when a black guy just wears like fucking regular glasses from the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, like bad frames and shitty shirts. You look good.
You don't even have to say that. I mean,
He knows.
So look at this. He says,
Guaranteed.
Allison Klemp, can you post a list of proper way a man should flirt with you?
Yeah,
Thanks.
very true.
And she says, 1, not on Facebook. 2, with consideration to me. 3, don't. I mean, that's cunty, right?
Yeah.
You hate her.
Don't. But by the way, this is a girl who's hooked up with. I mean, I know so many male comics that have hooked up with this girl.
Really?
Yeah, she's a chick who. I don't. You know, I'm not gonna hate her. I'm a slut, so I'm not gonna sit there and fucking point my finger at anybody and say that they shouldn't be hooking up with people. But it's
Wait,
like
wait.
you can't play both sides of it. You're either a girl who's getting fucked up and fucking a bunch of comics, or you're a girl who's very reserved and you say, hey, it's the energy you put out.
Bipolar disorders, or
People-
they just fucking hung over all day?
It's psychological. People mirror and match. So if you're putting out an energy like that, like Allison Klemp is a girl that I hit on one night back in the day because she puts out that energy. You know what I'm saying? She puts out an energy of like, oh, you can probably fuck this chick. So people take shots with her all the time. That's kind of on you.
Let's go back to that because I want to finish this up. So then he says, I've never seen a comic be so uptight before. But you're a feminist, so that's the first rule in the manual. And she says, bye.
Bye, ye.
Keep going. See, uptight. You must be really fun at parties. Here's the part. Kill yourself, dude who's never been fucked consensually.
Yeah.
Kill yourself and you're a rapist. She's saying this to a black guy.
Yeah. Well, he probably is.
Kill yourself. Could you imagine if I said kill yourself to one of these girls? I mean, remember, not too long ago, I was, banned from Twitter, banned from Facebook for harassment and death threats and all that, for saying, much less than that. So they're going around telling people to kill themselves, and it's a black guy. You don't say that shit to a black guy. Not in 2016.
Yeah.
I mean, but brothers aren't going to report her. So it's like, that's the thing. Like, white people report everything.
Yeah, there's like fucking 3 or 4 things you got to click through.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but just like, even at a workplace, right? At the workplace, you can go.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't play them kind of games.
I'm hiling a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
What is this movie?
Just as a Puerto Rican, he got to have his coffee.
Can I have some coffee?
Get this motherfucker his coffee, please. Ain't nothing worse than a Puerto Rican without
really
coffee.
A mess here.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So you're a relationship guy. What were you saying about that?
Yeah, I was saying with this whole situation, like at work at the business place.
You work at a business place.
I am my own business, but I'm talking about back in the days when I used to have a regular job.
Yeah.
So when I would go to work, you would see so many things happening to brothers and Latinos, and we're like, I can't let Louis lose his job. I can never let Louis lose it, even though I hate this motherfucker. I'm not gonna let him lose his job. It happened to a white person. They're like, oh, well, Louis did it, and they risk our jobs all the time. So it's a different standard that we live by.
You're really smart. You're intelligent for a black
mean,
guy,
He's got an extra bone in his brain.
yeah, and in his ear. What is this?
I don't want to talk about my.
Look at that.
jewelry.
Can I
All
see
my
that? Turn that towards me. Look at that.
All my jewelry.
Is that tape?
I'm saying, brother.
I didn't even notice the tape. I thought it was the skin.
Yeah, my skin, I had a little rash. That's just a rash right there.
Okay, you have style, man. You know Patrick Melton, right?
I ain't never climbed no mountains.
Wow. Wow, look at that zoom in. Holy smokes.
Come on, man. This is too much deliciousness for this channel.
We've got a new song from Jamie Kilstein to debut.
Oh, boy.
His album. I got the advance copy of his new album called, what's his album called, John? It should be the name of that folder.
A Bit Much?
A Bit Much is the name of his album. You're a Kilstein kind of, you follow his career, right?
Me and Kilstein used to be boys.
Really?
Used to be, yeah, and they started blocking me on Twitter just because I have different opinions of him. And that's the crazy. Here's my problem, just in general, with like comedians. I just posted this on Facebook a little while ago. We live in a culture now where comedians are taking the easiest, safest opinions. Racism is bad, rape is evil. No fucking shit. No shit.
Why are comedians being so uncreative? What happened?
But it's just, and then they go, oh, look, I got 100 likes over me saying that racism is bad. No fucking shit. I don't, look, obviously, I think it's fucking, I think it's bad if somebody's racist and is infringing on somebody else's rights because of their race. I don't need to post that to try to get likes off of it. The only time I'm going to post something is if it's something that's going to make people challenge the way they think a little bit. And that's the way comedy used to be.
Yeah.
And we live in a safe culture now where everyone's afraid of people checking their Twitter feeds. Everyone's afraid of people checking their Facebooks. And it's just it makes comedians look like fucking pussies.
Well, they are.
This is that's exactly it.
I think, people go, how can a whole scene go down the wrong path? I think they are. I think the entire scene is kind of going this wrong direction, and they're forgetting that they need to be creative. Comics need to have the unique voice. Chelsea Handler, 8 months after Donald Trump announces that he's running for president, shouldn't be walking around with a Trump piñata. That's something 6-year-old Mexican kids came up with, 8 months ago. There was a guy on Facebook, a comedian on Facebook, he goes, let's not forget how sexist and racist Andrew Dice Clay was. Or, Andrew Dice Clay, sorry. Bringing up that maybe we shouldn't be celebrating Andrew Dice Clay's
fucking
reality show and going through and showing how he was homophobic, and it's like,
who gives a fuck? Good.
Really? And this
First
was a man.
First of all, Clay was a fucking character and a parody. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, you need that. Who wants to live in a culture where everybody has the same thoughts, the same process, everyone's saying the same exact shit? And that's what I feel like comedy is becoming right now. The reason we don't have any more Dice Clays is because we now live in a culture where you can't do that, or you're not going to be able to get on television. I love the fact that Dice Clay is out there again and making an name for himself again. I mean, it doesn't hold up. If you listen to the old Dice Clay albums, that it doesn't make you laugh the same way that it used to.
Let's just be very clear. Andrew Dice Clay is very out of it. He doesn't really have much smarts. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't listen to him ever.
What do you
speak.
think?
I mean, you know, a man is trying to make his comeback. He has a show. He's getting money. I'm never going to hate on that.
You have a tattoo that just says pussy.
all day. So that's my thing. It's like we as a community, we need to stop hating on one another, you know? And like you said, there's a lot of uncreative people out there. I've heard the same jokes. I'm tired of hearing Tinder jokes. I'm tired of hearing dating app jokes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm hitting the table. I'm just tired of people not talking about their life, you know? People get up there and they talk about shit I don't give two shits about. Like you said, 8 months later, coming up with jokes is like...
Well, the anti-Trump thing, for a comic to even... It's like you could be anti-Trump as a comic, but to make the jokes that have already been made by millions of people.
Yeah, it's
We
lazy.
get it. Trump's a fucking dummy. Next, move on. It doesn't.
It's very confusing.
Well, it makes me root for Trump.
Yeah.
This whole culture is. I'm like, you know what, dude? Fuck it. I want Trump to be president. Let's see how this works
I
out.
would love it. I mean, you know, I'm not
He's
supporting
into
Trump.
bankruptcy, so he'll definitely bail out the Puerto Ricans.
I'm not a political guy, but my enemies, they despise Trump. I mean, I want Trump to win so Cameron Esposito could sit there with her fucking partner and look at the TV and just be in hell.
You guys have the same haircut. I'm surprised you don't like each
Cameron
other.
Esposito.
Yeah.
So we have some calls here. Are these real calls? Is this really Bill Burr on the phone?
Hey, Mike David.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, everybody.
Yeah,
It's
how you doing? Lewis, how are you?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
It's an honor.
Dante, always great to see you.
Hey, Bill Burr, thank you. It was great to well, I can't see you,
This
but
is
I
great.
get to
Bill
hear
Burr.
Yeah, I got to confront something.
Yeah, sure.
Last time you were on the air, you mentioned my wife. What the
Yes.
fuck, dude?
What do you mean?
You were talking about my wife.
Yeah, we were talking about your wife. Black Wives Matter is the hashtag.
Dude, you shouldn't do that, man.
Yeah, well, it was very,
You'll never work in L.A. again.
what's that?
You'll never work in L.A. again. I pull the strings out here.
Yeah, well, you know, it was very shocking to us. Let me tell you something, Bill. I appreciate the guts that it must take to walk around with that woman. But it was very shocking for us to see you just come out of nowhere with this, what appears to be a 65-year-old black woman who looks like Harriet from Family Matters. Carl!
Yeah.
Carl! Is she always carrying a laundry basket? Carl! Bill! Bill, get out! Oh, you're laughing now.
No, that's somebody else. Hey, listen. I'm just telling you. You know, it's all good, but please refrain from mentioning her in the future. You can mention me all you want. You know.
Yeah,
But,
well, you're not interesting. Your black wife
got
is.
angry.
And what are you going to do about it, Bill? That's
I'm
my
gonna,
question. What are you going to do?
Podcast about it.
Okay, why don't you go pitch a series to Netflix and everyone will pretend it's amazing, even though it's just a standard cartoon.
Bill, I love your cartoon, bro.
Look at this.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we
Fuck
worked
you,
on
Bill.
that,
You're fucking
took like
finished.
2 years to.
You're finished. You're on your way out. You've lost your edge.
All right, Mike. You know what? We're all good, but you're not coming to the benefit next year.
Oh, no.
Fuck yourself.
That's terrible. How much money, by the way, does Patrice's wife need? She must be a millionaire at this point. How many
Not
benefits?
gonna answer that.
Keep giving her money. She needs $100,000 a year. For what?
Dante, please reach across and grab that man's collar.
You will never do that. Dante works for me. He's my fucking slave.
You know that's a goddamn lie, right?
Work
there.
for me now.
You put
This is
your
a
hands on my
strange
body,
world
we're
we're
gonna
living in.
lose this
What the
show.
fuck, dude?
This is great. Bill Burr, thanks. It was great talking to you. Tell Louis he's so amazing if you see him.
All right, thank
You
you.
faggots. Bill Burr, everybody. That was cool.
It's pretty cool that he's calling in, dude.
Seems very... I thought he would put up more of a fight, but...
Seems like he's your fan,
Bit of a
almost.
Who else do we have? Are they all gone?
Yeah, they all hung up.
They're all up. So we are taking calls. If we want to talk about anything, there's a lot of scandals going around,
Yeah.
especially here on the network. Gavin checked into rehab last night because he's confused about his gender. And, of course, Anthony in rehab, and we're going to be talking to Anthony pretty soon.
He's calling in.
Oh, yeah, he's calling in via Skype, which is going to be pretty exciting. So that's kind of like our headlining moment today. I reached out to the rehab facility last week when I heard that Gavin was going through his sickness, and I said, is there anything we could do? And they said, of course, we'll get him on Skype. You know, it's a no-brainer. So we're going to have that. And then, yeah, phones are open, though. What's the phone number here? Here, 877.
9 man time. It actually spells out.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Man time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
8779
It's all just hanging out.
man time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm really excited about this. Can we run? There's a new show on the network, and the last time I was here, at the end of the episode, I kind of did a little prank where I said, guys, I'm going to be taking over for Mike Fenoya. They're canceling his show. I'm going to be taking that slot.
People got very excited.
People did get excited because they're like, fuck yeah, you know, Mike Fenoya is he's so bad at this. So let's run Mike Fenoya's promo. Have you seen the promo that he's doing for the network?
I haven't seen it.
This is real. Because a lot of stuff I do is fake. This is real, though. Play the Mike Fenoya promo, and I want to do a thing, John, where we play a little bit of it, and I'll go pause, and then we'll discuss. But let's run the thing the whole way through, I guess, the first time. Full screen that bitch. So you got... Pause it. So sweet guitar... I like fucking wailing guitar riffs. Nothing more 2016 than... So we've got that. Let's keep going.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Mike Fenoya, host of Finer Things with Mike Fenoya here on the Anthony Cumia Network, where we talk only the finest things with only the finest people. What does that mean? Well, I don't know. Remember those happy hour conversations that you used to have with your buddies before they got married and had kids? Well, that's what this is. We're your friends now, so get used to this mug. We talk comedy, we talk sex, relationships, sports, beer, burgers, travel, toys, cartoons.
Hey, pause it.
You name
Pause it.
Beer, lobster.
Beer, burgers. Oh, wow. This sounds like a hell of a show. Play out the rest of it. Play out the rest of it.
it, we talk about it. So head down to Finney's Pub every Friday
Finney's
at 4 on the Anthony Cumia Network and belly up. Finer Things with Mike Fenoya. We'll be here waiting for you.
Oh. I have so many questions. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Fenoya. No music for him.
Hi, buddy.
It's good seeing you again.
What up, Mike, buddy?
Dante, big fan of your work? No, we just. Mike Fenoya, everybody. Can we cut to him? There he is. Mike Fenoya. Mike, it's so good to finally meet you here.
Great to be here.
So I have a couple questions for you. You got
Sure.
this new show, Finer Things.
Finer things, yep.
What's so fine about it?
A lot of fine things about it. Fine beer.
Yeah, okay.
burgers,
Fine beer. This
just
sounds
fine
like the
everything.
man show that you're trying to do now.
Yeah, yeah.
And Lewis, you know Mike.
Me and Mike are old friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go way back.
Your face is bizarre. He's not even wearing makeup. Sorry.
So what's this you talk about? Burgers, fine. So tell us more about the show.
So, we go and we review things like burgers, a lot of burgers, great burgers.
What's your favorite burger?
They're all good. All great burgers out there. Good beer
He
too.
likes it well done. Nothing else. Just
I've
the patty
watched the show. I've
on some
never mentioned-
Wonder Bread.
Did you think that the YouTube audience, that the Anthony Cumia's YouTube subscribers are going to see this promo and go, oh, fuck, burgers, beer? I'm in. This sounds wonderful. This sounds like a hell of a show.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know. It just seems like maybe you were pandering a little bit and just giving a list of things people like. Sex, burgers, Japanese animation, whatever you guys need.
Christianity, Satanism, Judaism.
I promise. We'll try to give you a show that you're going to love.
Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah. When did you get into comedy?
17 years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
How's that going?
it's going great.
Yeah.
Could be going better, but going great.
Because your Twitter, it seems like you only have like 1,800 people.
I'm all over Twitter. Twitter's great. Doing some great things with
think
Twitter.
maybe-
Going with YouTube.
1,800 Twitter followers, and you have a show on the network.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. So, and how did you get the show?
I just called up Lewis and I said, hey, listen, I got
You
some
got him
time.
the gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talked to Kumi and you said, I got the perfect guy.
I don't ask Kumi. I tell Kumi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like this. I like hearing that. I like hearing minorities
Okay, maybe you
being
should get a
empowered.
show on the network late nights. 2 a.m. You could do some kind of really
I probably could. I mean, all I would have to do is ask, but I don't know about working for anybody else right now.
relationship.
Guru.
We'll do some of that today. If you have a relationship question for Dante, call in. And if you have a question about finer things,
Burgers, beers.
call in to Mike Fenoya here, and he'll answer your questions. He's
It's
doing
like his show sound like it's just reaching.
Really?
Yeah, it's like reaching for every goddamn thing.
Why are you looking at me like
I've never heard a show. I've never heard a show like that. Like
these are your friends.
like finer wires,
Mike-
like finer outlets. It's like you reaching for every goddamn area.
Beer, burgers, brats,
Yeah.
sex.
Mike David loves to make me as uncomfortable as possible.
You said this is fun comfortable.
Uncomfortable is a new word.
Yeah.
Mike Fenoya's new podcast, Fun Comfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Mike Fenoya, give me a fucking break. So what else? Why?
Look at Garrett's face. Garrett's like, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Can we run the promo one more time, Mike Fenoya?
My promo, yep.
Please, the whole thing.
This is treacherous.
Watch. Everyone watch this. This is the guy that you're paying. Put me in the little screen.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Mike Fenoya, host of Finer Things with Mike Fenoya here on the Anthony Cumia Network, where we talk only the finest things with only the finest people. What does that mean? Well, I don't know. Remember those happy hour conversations that you used to have with your buddies before they got
pause it.
married?
Do we forget that you can't just be a fucking faggot anymore? Like, there's like something about these shows have to get back to being fucking cool. You would never allow this. This used to be this type of Mike. This promo here used to be made fun of if somebody was talking like this. Hey, you two, what's up? Yeah, we're gonna talk about all this stuff. It's time.
I'm not
Mike
going to blame
Fenoya-
Mike, because here's the thing, right? Mike's a funny comic, and he's guested on Legion of Skanks a bunch.
Right there.
Yeah, you're talking like I'm not
I
here.
don't really like you. So his face is it's like an alien. I can't look at him without fucking being creeped out.
Let me ask Mike this. Mike runs a charity. This is real. Mike runs a charity to help kids that are getting bullied. And
That's not
he's
true.
anti-bullying. Yes.
I'm
He doesn't run a charity. He works for one.
Yeah, that's awful.
I was bullied a lot when I was a kid.
Were you?
Yeah,
Oh, you were? Mm-hmm. Why?
because I'm very, very short.
Terrible YouTube promos.
Short.
Very short. And I was bald since I was 8.
Okay. And you helped kids. I saw
He's
you.
a star in St. Jude's commercials.
You were on the Anthony Cumia show, and you're like, yeah, I run this charity where I help kids that are bullied. You know, it's a really great cause. What the fuck?
I'm blaming the production staff here though for putting that horse shit out, because Mike's a funny dude.
No.
They're not utilizing him the right way. See, I produce Legion of Skanks, right? If I didn't come in there and pull the strings and push the buttons, these guys would just be sitting there fucking just
Well, I'm not
talking over each other.
I only blame Mike Fenoya. Everybody here, by the way, and I'm going to thank them at the end of the show. Great when I come in. They're great. I mean, they're all perfect. I
getting
would
there.
love a staff like this. They really do a great job. John, Aaron, Garrett, great guys. But Mike Fenoya, I'm not sold yet.
Not sold on me
So
yet?
I'd like to hear, why should we give you a chance here at Tax, now that I, kind of work here now?
It's a great question. Well, like I mentioned on the promo, this is just, these are what we remember when you were talking about when you were a kid. You sit there and young and you want to just think about, what's the great places out there? Where's the great places to eat? The great places to drink.
So you're like a foodie.
Exactly.
Give us like an example of like a really fun place that's hot right now to go to eat.
You know what's a really great place? TGI Fridays.
The one in Times Square only, though.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you don't seem like you know about food or style or any of this stuff.
I disagree with you, Mike.
I wish he didn't have the exact same charisma as the real Mike Fenoya.
Yeah. What do you mean the real? This is him. Mike Fenoya. Come on. Please. Mike Fenoya. Who found this guy?
Big J.
Big J.
Big J found him.
Oof. Man, brutal. Brutal. So.
In the opinions of fucking Mike David, or Mike David's and Mike David's alone.
Oh, of course.
It should be known, because I think I do think Mike is great.
We sit around, let me tell you.
I've never watched the show, so I can't speak on a show, but I will say that Mike
I haven't watched it either.
He's a funny
I'm going
comic.
to. I'm going to actually tune into Redbar, redbarradio.net. We're going to cover all of Mike Fenoya's
Oh, boy.
show.
Fenoya
Go
week.
through piece by piece. I guarantee we're going to Jocktober this motherfucker. This guy, let me tell you something. I guarantee I'll be pausing every 5 minutes and holding my mouth for the cringe moments. In fact, I scanned through this guy's show, and this has nothing to do with tax being, the network here is great. Mike Fenoya, you're fucking going down, and clean it up.
Right here. I'm right here, Mike.
But yeah, it's a little too much. We watch the network, and we're big fans of all the shows. Legion of Skanks, Gavin, and Kumia. And then the rest are just nonsense.
Who else on? Eastside Dave is great.
Pat, Dick, Pat.
Pat's great. Yeah, Pat's great, man.
Oh, he's fucking wonderful.
It's just here's the thing: you need diversity in the shows.
I'm
Like
kidding. I like
obviously, you know, LOS is fucking the top of the mountain anywhere you're gonna go. But you need some diversity. Like, you know, Gavin does his thing, and Anthony's very different.
What
from
does Mike
Gavin.
Fenoy bring? Again.
Yeah, what do I bring to the table? Yeah, what's my
Interview
diversity?
a
it
guy
is?
about
You
a
know when-
fucking hamburger?
You know when you make cake, you need flour. Flour on its own doesn't taste very good.
What time is
But
Mike
you still
Fenoy
need the
on?
flour.
What time is Mike Fenoy's show on?
When is my show
4 p.m.
on?
on Fridays.
4 p.m. on Friday. Good. Right as everybody's trying to get the fuck out of work, I'm sure they're sitting there. Oh, I'm gonna stay at work, catch the Fenoya show. Oh shit. That looks good. This is actually
Love this movie. Yep.
This is when we
documentary
used to get hung.
footage
Great.
from back in. Look how good that looks.
Call them the good old days.
This is a show. You see this, Mike Fenoya? This is a show.
We got 3 bald guys.
I can learn a lot from you, Mike.
You can. You need to learn something.
I need to.
You need a lot of work, brother. A lot of work.
I've offered my production abilities to the entire network. They don't bite.
Well, you need to talk with Mike, I think, privately after the show and just come up with some concepts for the show. It can't be... And by the way, finer things. Says who? You wear a fucking hoodie. You wear a zip-up hoodie.
I upgraded to a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finer things.
This is a fine
Come on
T-shirt.
over, he says at the end, come on over to Finney's Pub for some finer things. You know, because it's a bar set.
Yeah.
You know how I got the name Finney's Pub, right?
Happening. Comics are fucking losing their minds. We have so many surprises coming up for you guys here in the show today. We have Anthony Cumia calling in from rehab, right? Which is going to be exciting. We've been waiting for this. Is everybody okay, Mike? I'm sorry I put you through the ringer here. I know I told you to come on. We were going to just have a good time.
It's okay.
Apologize.
I'll have to have you on my show.
Oh, I would be honored to be. I'll fly out for that.
What would he?
Remember, it's Friday at, what was it, Louis, 5 o'clock?
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
And yeah, go ahead, Dante. You were
Dante, you're more than invited to come out, too.
No, I'm okay.
You okay?
No, thanks. I'm not gonna come on your show. But
Okay.
Thanks for the
take
invite.
this call from this guy, the one that's on the line. Caller.
Hello, Mike. Are you there?
Yeah. This is Mike. Hi.
Mike, it's Donnie here. I just got to tell you, big fan of your show. Just a wonderful show. Louis J. Gomez as well. Great guy. Dante Nero, great guy. Mike Fenoya, I don't know if he's a Muslim or a Mexican. I can't tell by his name, but he stinks. He needs to be dropped from the network immediately.
Is that Donald Trump?
I don't know. I don't
Yes,
think
sir.
Donald, you should just come down to Finn's Pub. Have a good beer.
so. Finney's Pub.
Finn's Pub. Have a good beer.
You could not pay me to come down to such a fucking dive bar. Now I've got to get back to my job. Thank you.
Fake Donald Trump.
Fucking gay. I don't like when people impersonate Trump. In fact, if you're going to do Trump, you have to do something so out of character for Trump. It's like when SNL does Trump and like the jokes like about his hair and how things are going to be huge.
Yeah.
It's like he's funnier than that, though. You know what I mean? He's funnier on his own.
Yeah, well, that's why like impressions are hack unless you do them in a really unique.
But that guy was talking about Mike Fenoya.
Yeah.
I hate impersonators.
So you're done with Fenoya now, since I've exposed
Sure.
his.
I'm not his friend anymore.
Okay,
It's over.
thank you so
Fuck
much.
you, Fenoya.
I've got
Fuck
one
you,
more.
Fenoya.
Fuck you, too.
Whoa, are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah.
I've got one more beef to start here, network related, and then I'll move on from the network beefs. Why is Sherrod Small and Kurt Metzger filling in for Anthony Cumia while Anthony's gone? Because we had a thing with Jim Norton. Jim Norton was not allowed to host. Okay,
Yeah,
because-
I'm not allowed to host.
Really?
Can't host.
But you host a show on the network, Legion of Skanks.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to host Anthony's show. My boss at SiriusXM told me that I'm not allowed to come in and host that show.
This is really
I'm coming in as a
weird.
guest tomorrow with Voss, but Voss has to, it's actually just the verbiage too. I can be a guest, but I cannot be a host of the show.
So why is Sherrod Small and Kurt Metzger allowed? They have a show called Race Wars.
It's a different channel, and
Really?
everyone's got different deals.
Don't they work for Opie?
Yeah.
Why is Anthony having Opie's guys fill in for him. Isn't it Team Ant versus Team... This is what I thought it was. Because as like a listener at home, we all hate Opie. Okay, we all like Cumia, and we all hate Opie. That's kind of like how it goes with fans. Anybody who likes Opie is...
Well, the fans fucking hate them both now. Let's get real. And they started hating Jim Norton, too.
Everyone respects Anthony. You've got like a select few that like to talk shit about Ant, but they don't hate him. We hate Opie. Everybody fucking hates Opie because Opie is a fool. Here's what happened, and people have been dying to hear this. When their show broke up, we really realized that Opie is not good at this. He doesn't have any talent. He's kind of just like a fag.
And let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Because, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't know. I've met Opie a couple times. I did YKWD podcast with him a while ago. And I hung out with him at a barbecue once. And he's been nothing but a nice guy.
Which is what I don't want on radio. I have no problem with a nice guy.
Here's the thing, man. There's something about, there's got to be somebody that's going to be the host. That's gonna host the show and bring it all together. Yeah. And I think Opie is an extremely underrated host by the fans. I think people give him a lot of shit because they
but then he should go.
They expect
be
funny.
A host.
The type of funny that Jim Norton and Anthony Cumia were bringing. Anybody sitting at a table with Jim Norton and Anthony Cumia, and I've done that before. I've sat at a table with both of them and broadcasted. Anybody doing that is going to pale in comparison. So I think Opie's skills are to move the show along. He's been in 20-something years.
Have you seen? He tried to launch a thing, Opie's Doc Series, where now all of a sudden he's going to talk about documentaries for hours on end with the Strangle Brothers or something. I mean, he's just out of it now. He is the fool that he trained us to spot.
Yeah.
He's become that out of it loser. So it's very weird that the two camps keep crossing over. Like, I would never have Sherrod Small or Kurt Metzger allowed in this building, especially they didn't allow Gavin on Race Wars. Opie didn't.
He came, we went on eventually. He went.
Not it seriously.
Here's what happened, okay? With that scenario, my understanding of it is Metzger and Sherrod, they invited Gavin on, and then they found out that Opie and Gavin had a beef. And as a sign of respect to Opie, because they do it out of his studio and he pays them a paycheck to do the show there, they were like, wait, let's hold off on Gavin for this episode. Let me make sure it's cool with Opie. And Opie was cool with it. He said, yeah, bring him on.
I would like to launch some sort of big attack on Opie. Not a physical one. Something, if the fans want to come and contact me, I'm your guy, and I will make sure all these pieces start moving. Let's do something big.
It's
time to Jocktober.
Like a gang
Opie,
war.
It's time to Jocktober.
You're making it sound like the East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah, that's what we want.
People got hurt in that, and it's always
Opie needs to pay for what.
Yeah, but let me also say this though, like this is the thing, right? And this is the reason Anthony's having those guys on, because you need to bring in fans from everywhere. And I think Anthony, I interviewed Anthony one-on-one, and we talked about it. I mean, Anthony doesn't fucking hate Opie. Opie doesn't hate Anthony.
No, I'm not speaking for that.
But the truth is, the fans should understand that. You know what I'm saying? The fans should understand that these guys are, they work together for a long time. Me and Dave Smith were roommates.
Embarrassed in front of everybody.
Me and Dave Smith were roommates for years, and guess what? After 2 years of being roommates, we wanted to punch each other in the fucking face every day. So we had to go our own ways. And me and Dave, throughout the years of doing Legion of Skanks, have had ups and downs. Me and Jay have had ups and downs. So that's going to happen in any scenario. But the reality of it is, right? The reason I can't sit here and go, you know what? Fuck Opie, is because we've all got to make a living, and there might be a time.
Opie and Anthony.
I started listening after I started working with Ant.
He listened all the way through, so you have some big beefs. And here's the thing. Anthony is cool. Gavin is cool. Opie, loser. Let's push him and his fucking losers away from here. I don't like how the comedy community is tying all this together with Ken Soders and all this.
We're supposed to be together. Like, when you look at other communities, artists, and they support each other. And, it's like, hey, you have an expertise, I pull you in. You have expertise, I pull you in.
This is coming from a guy who sells women for sex and makes them live out of trailers.
No, first off,
By the way, do you know that Dante's in the new Warcraft?
Is he?
No makeup or anything. Pull up Warcraft.
Yeah, let's see
the Thank you for pulling up my credits, brother.
Yeah. I just want to give you your props.
Yeah, it's like, I understand you want to start a war, but it's like, you know what? We all trying to come up. We all trying to get these food. We're trying to get food stamps.
Up and all trying. It's about loyalty. It needs to go back to loyalty and
Like I said, it's-
real
Yeah,
creativity.
but I'm loyal to my fucking family. I'm loyal to my kid. I'm not loyal to some fucking radio jocks. If it comes down to it, fuck Opie, fuck
I
Anthony.
am.
If it comes down to
I'm here
my
to
kid being
change
able to
that.
eat or not,
Yeah.
fuck them both. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem
Not
with
me.
Opie. I'm friends with Anthony, you know, but in the reality of it is, you know, with comedians, we have to fucking take advantage of the opportunities where we can take advantage of them. There's a great story about Dave Chappelle when he was like 15. There was one, I forget the guy's name. We talked about it on Legion of Skanks recently, but there was a guy who went up to Dave Chappelle when he was like just starting out in comedy and was like, "Hey, dude, I like that joke. Let me buy it from you." And Chappelle was like, "No, dude." And he didn't even say it that way. He was like, "I need all my jokes. I got 20 minutes of material." So then the guy was like, "Well, how about I just take it?" And he just took the joke from him because he was a kid and he couldn't do anything about it. And this guy was established. So Chappelle got a development deal 5-6 years later, and this guy was offered a role on the show that they were building for Chappelle, and Chappelle was like, "Fuck that! If he's on, I walk."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you kind of can't be pieces of shit to people because you know what? 3 years from now, there might be an opportunity that comes up for one of these
Talk
guys.
opportunity. See, this is what we need. As the viewers, we need somebody who is above opportunities and gigs. We need a fucking hero.
That's
we need
you.
a rock star.
That's you, baby.
I disagree. I think motherfuckers just need to be funny.
No.
And then
We need
and
more
then we go
Kanye
and then,
Wests.
and then we,
we
go
need
from
more
there.
Gavin Macguinnesses. We need
Yeah.
more trailblazers. People that aren't fucking part of this whole.
Yeah, but you still even Gavin plays the game. I did Red Eye with Gavin the other day. He's playing. He's not the
Me
same
and
guy.
Gavin had a long talk. We're fucking.
He's not the same guy on Red Eye that he is on this, and Gavin has lost opportunities for being the guy that he is, and he's gained opportunities.
You could be one of these guys.
Yeah, I know, but you know what, dude? I'm trying to be funny, and I'm trying.
Well, the fans will come to you. The fans don't give a shit about
Thank you, man.
the community. Fans don't care about.
Yeah, but we're coworkers. You know what I'm saying? Like every comic that gets on a stage in New York City is one of my fucking coworkers. You know what I'm saying? So even if I don't agree with them, either or the half of them are fucking idiots and half of them aren't funny. But at the same time, I'm not going to go and throw people under the bus because I don't agree with them. That's what they're doing. When I have an opinion that they don't agree with, they go, "Oh, well, this guy's a fucking idiot. He's racist. He's fucking sexist." And I'm like, "All right, dude. This Jamie Kilstein blocking me on Twitter. This motherfucker blocked me. We were friends. We went to the movies, went to UFC events together. The guy that I've invited to fucking birthday parties, and because I have a difference in opinion from this guy, he blocks me on Twitter and cuts me out of his life. I'm not going to be that fucking guy.
No.
I don't give a shit about people's political beliefs. I don't give a shit about who you fuck, where you put your dick, what you do with your pussy. It's like if we're funny, we're funny. And what you're talking about is like, same thing with Amy Miller. It's like at the end of the day, I can't go and shit on Amy Miller, even if I disagree
Here's
with.
what I want. Stand-up comedy needs to end.
Fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Kill
that.
our careers all together.
Hey, everybody. Oh, man. I copied this cadence from a friend of mine. Hey,
Fine, you're right. I take it all back.
You know what?
enough with it. It's 2016. Let's talk to. This is big. This is what everyone's been waiting for. This isn't even the headliner of the show. Yeah, we still have a big thing coming up at the end. But this is still very, very big. Ladies and gentlemen, calling from rehab, exclusive. Nobody's talked to him yet. Anthony Cumia, everybody.
Oh, hello, arrivederci.
This is Sam Roberts.
Hey, Anthony.
Hello, Gavin. How are you doing?
Yeah, you look off, man.
Is that Ronald McDonald?
I was just going to say, you look like you have the hair. It is different.
Yeah. How is rehab going?
Oh, rehab is wonderful. Oh my God, they treat me so well. They give me everything I need. You know, like I make a lot of the progress, and yeah.
You're drinking wine.
No, it's grape juice. Grape juice. Grape juice.
Progress.
Yes. I'm on grape juice. Yes.
Okay, and what else? Because we saw some pictures earlier. They got you strapped up to fucking machines and shit. What the hell? A beer? You're
No,
like the
it's
man
grape
with the
juice.
golden voice.
It's grape juice as well.
Oh, okay. And what else is going on there? What's it like? You know, what are the people like?
Oh my God, everyone is so wonderful. I mean, they help me with my issues. Like they give me this doll, and they tell me to punch this doll every time I'm angry. I punch it in the face, and it's wonderful. You know, it helps me a lot. Yes.
The doll is very black.
That's coincidence.
Yeah. So what are kind of the things that
That's the doll's name. Coincidence.
yeah. Are there any things that you're changing, any changes that you're making that you want people to know of? Because you kind of left us abruptly, and we didn't really know why you were even leaving.
Yes, I eat the healthier food now, like a lovely, healthy meal.
Oh.
And, I make all sorts of changes.
They're letting you eat pizza. Oh my God.
There's also grape juice.
Yeah. So that's the only changes is you're eating a lot of pizza. Okay. What else?
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other stories? I mean, people are on edge here. They want to know what's going on with you.
Oh, well, I just have a lot of the fun. And,
Fuck. Oh my God.
a lot of the fun. Oh, my God.
You didn't even do coke before you went to Rio.
Grape juice.
Oh, it's grape juice.
Grape juice.
It's also grape juice.
Okay. Anthony Cumia, everybody. Any more gags there you want to do before we let you go?
I don't do the gags. I just want to say hi to all of my staff there. Luis J. Gomez, I love you like a brother.
Thank you.
I think you should stop dressing like Eminem's retarded cousin, though. It would be very
I didn't tell
wonderful.
him to do any of that. That wasn't a good.
Too far.
Too far. You blew it.
Too far.
Oh, I don't blow anything. Luis J. Gomez, he might blow me later.
Funny.
For the bit.
Okay, Anthony Cumia, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll be back soon. Arrivederci, ciao bella.
I love this show. All right, well, that was fucking cool, huh? What do we have here? It's your boss.
My boss.
Let's play the let's do the Jamie Kilstein song, and then I'm going to give away this shirt here of his wife that I had printed up. This is Jamie. Let's play that one song. It's called Don't Be a Dick, I believe. This is brand new from Jamie Kilstein. It's called Don't Be a Dick, and we'll just have like a listening party.
It's how not to be a dick.
How not to be a dick. And here's his wife on a t-shirt, the leprechaun. So let's listen.
Ahem. How Not to Be a Dick to Women by Jamie Alexander Kilstein. It's about time a man had a chance to speak for women. Please stop saying that men are oppressed. Ask all the men who make more money than women if they're oppressed. Ask the men who would never have to protest for their right to Viagra or a vasectomy like women and trans men do for an abortion if they're oppressed. Watch them march. We're here. We're soft. Someone, please touch it. You think men are oppressed?
Here.
I mean, here's the thing. When we're talking about people creating Trump, this is what it is.
This is
This is
real,
exactly. I know it is. This is exactly what it is because I hear this and there's this guttural reaction where I want to punch. I want to hit, and I want to hit anybody that agrees with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, I don't. No, yeah, I think it's fucking obviously. Men, the whole idea of men's rights activists, it sounds so shitty. It's when white guys go, it's like, oh, but we can't have a white entertainment channel. Yeah, that sucks, but I get the fucking reaction. Yeah. I get it because there's so much of this horseshit out there, and it's such an easy, faggoty opinion to have. And it's like, yeah, Jamie.
It's almost psychotic that he's doing it in this way because
he's taking advantage of fucking sheep. All he's doing, he's taking your fucking money, and he's just aligning himself with an easy movement and an easy cause, and he's just taking advantage of people. Anybody who buys that album is being ripped off by Jamie Kilstein.
This is his wife, Allison Kilkenny.
She's a sweetheart.
This is a mocked up. This is the leprechaun. It says, your luck just ran out. I'm going to give this shirt away to whoever. We got to come up with a fun concept. They could do something to Kilstein to win this shirt.
Jesus Christ.
They could do something.
Don't do anything to Kilstein.
Nothing bad. I mean, just be an annoyance to him, and you could win this shirt. I've actually worn this shirt.
How about whoever destroys his album in the most creative way possible?
Yeah, don't do anything physically harming to him. But him and his wife just announced that they are now in an open relationship, just like your friend Kurt Metzger.
Oh, really?
Where they're in an open relationship now. So now Jamie's looking for...
That's because he hasn't fucked her in years.
I think what happened is I called them out. We had a listener write to me saying, Jamie Kilstein has been flirting with me. He asked if I would come out on tour
Yeah.
with him. All the while, he's married to Allison Kilkenny.
It's fine.
And I announced
Fucking dudes.
we announced this, and I
It's
think
the only
what
thing I like about Kilstein is what you just named. Good. He's got a fucking dick and he's trying to use it. Good. He's a man.
I have no problem with that, but at the same time, you can't be writing a song like this.
Right. Yeah, it's hypocritical.
Talking about how to have respect for women while
By the
you're
way,
cheating
saw
on your wife.
pictures of your wife. Good for you, buddy. Fucking
You like
smoking,
my wife?
dude. Yeah, she's beautiful, man. Good for
Should
you.
y'all get together and do, like have a
What?
too many chicks? We'll have a.
Are you guys into that shit?
Oh yeah.
I got a couple chicks.
Motherfucker has a
Dante,
beard.
you come over and just
over
sit
here.
there on a couch.
Nah.
Oh, dude.
I'm a participator.
I might even give this to you for this show because I was gonna save it for Legion of Skanks Tuesday on efukt.com, EFUKT. There's a video of a guy who's being cucked, and in the middle of it, he changes his mind
Really?
while she's fucking.
Should we
While this
take a
big
spin?
black guy is
Let's take a
fucking his
spin?
wife, dude. It's
Do we
so
have it?
funny.
I mean, you don't have it queued up or anything?
I'm assuming the amazing production team here.
Because yeah, we have a little bit of time. I'd like to see that.
It's great.
We do have a special guest, another one coming up in 5 minutes.
Cool.
So we got to kill some time.
How long is this goddamn show?
Come on, man. You need your insulin? What's going on with you?
Yeah, you know my.
Blood sugar's low.
You seem to be
Yeah,
getting
like,
weaker and
yeah,
weaker
you
as
know.
a man throughout the show.
It's only 90 minutes. It's a pretty short show. Considering,
Yeah, wow.
You know how long this motherfucker goes? He goes for days on his show.
Days.
It's crazy.
That's all I do. I'll sit there
That's
and
all you
just go
do?
for days. Yeah.
And it's, by the way, the amount of.
This is it here.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so this
Like you.
Black guy with a big car.
is a girl fucking a black guy? Oh no, there's a Negro in my dog.
It does look more pleasurable than what I could do to her. I'll be honest.
Oh, I don't like shots like this. Stop. Do people like that? See, you guys,
People
Look,
like
he's
that.
videotaping in the background.
Of course.
this is ancient.
Why do all black guys wear socks? I haven't said.
Because we're not taking nothing else off. We're tired.
Because their feet are all gangrene.
They're lazy.
Toes are jacked.
She's got a great body. Nice tits.
Can you pause this? I want to talk about that. On Legion of Skanks, you guys think every naked woman has a great body, great tits. You would.
Not sure. She had great tits.
Dan Soder the other day. What was that?
You hitting the table, my friend.
And it rings a bell when you hit the table? Oh. Dan Soder the other day, they were talking about Amy Schumer's like, I'm not plus size, I'm outraged. This is,
Yeah.
the Glamour magazine thing.
Yeah.
She's not
And
she's plus size.
then they showed the Sports Illustrated. Pull up the Sports Illustrated plus size chick. What's her name? It was unbelievable. Dan Soder was sitting here going, if she's plus size, I guess I fuck plus size chicks. And it's like, what's going on with you guys?
I mean, look, by Hollywood standards, yeah, Amy's a fucking bigger chick. What do you want me to say? It's a fact.
Disgusting. Let me set the record straight. Amy Schumer is a fucking horrendous pig, and she's not a beautiful, healthy woman. Her and her sister look like they don't stop drinking. They drink fucking all night. They wake up after 2 hours of sleep. They don't put on any makeup. Their clothes are fucking dirty. Their hair is greasy. They're walking out. Her and Nikki Glazer with these bags under their eyes.
Oh, Nikki's pretty hot.
Oh, yeah, she's smoking.
Well, for a
Nikki
comic.
Glazer
For a
looks like
comic.
fucking
You understand?
69-year-old woman who works at the library.
Here's the thing. I think a lot of times men, because we're funny, that's like a sexy quality in a man. But to a comedian, a male comedian, a funny woman, it adds a couple points of sexiness to
That
it.
shot of the girl's open butthole getting fucked. You guys are like, yeah. This is Dan Soder said he would fuck this chick.
I would fuck her, but she's definitely big. I mean, she's a big chick. I mean, look, here's the thing. By the way,
I think Dan Soder might be gay.
I've fucked a lot of like bigger chicks. I fucked a lot of bigger chicks. And there's something about being the fucking sexy one. There's something about you fuck a chick and she's like looking up at you and she's like, oh yeah, I'm in heaven right now.
I would never, ever, ever.
It's the position of power. It's knowing. My mother always told me because she was
easy.
You had a mom?
You weren't hatched from a dinosaur egg?
She always told me that, they should love you more than, they should love you more than you love yourself. That shows you how much they would want and do for you.
Yeah,
you
I
know
love
what
to
I mean?
fucking throw a chick some dick and she's like, oh man.
Not me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No.
I understand. I understand
high
not
standards.
wanting to.
No, I think it's gross. And that shot reminded me, because on Legion of Skanks, Big J is always like, oh, that's
He's
so
a-
hot. It's like
he's a big boy,
disgusting
so
it's
open
like-
anus and an.
he's a
I don't
big
even
boy.
want
I
to
was-
see.
I don't really like watching porn unless it's relevant. Like this is funny, right?
No
So this
wanks.
is-
No wanks.
He came up with that.
No wanks.
No wanks. It's where you don't masturbate.
Oh, really?
One time a month.
Really?
And
He's smart.
that's
Dante Nero is a really smart guy. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, you didn't see him change his
oh, yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Gotta
go,
see him
go.
change his mind.
Phil, do the rest of the clip. The pornography.
Here we go.
This is what Lewis loves.
This is.
I don't know, babe. I'm starting to have second thoughts
What?
about this. What do you think?
Why?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Look, he's
What are you
just.
talking about?
This.
Please let me put it back in.
She just goes.
Black guys do always do the sax
Oh my
thing.
god.
Oh my god.
Guy's got the same bod as me.
All up in my uterus.
Nice job. I said clean out.
Dad, I would never do that move, ever.
Clean out those sinuses.
They don't care about smells. Okay, turn this off. I don't like that song. That was a great video, Lewis. You
It's
like
great.
that? You jack off to the bloopers.
No, I don't, dude. I don't. I have to put myself in the fantasy, and I couldn't fantasize about a dude fucking. Even a guy that has too big of a dick in porn, it just fucks with me because I don't have a huge dick. So I'm just going like,
People
dude.
got to say that. Can't you just lie and not talk about? It seems like guys who have a small dick, they're always admitting to it. You
Yeah.
know? It's
I don't
almost
know.
like you don't
Well,
want to get caught with one.
Yeah, you put it out there for people to know, and then it's like you know what you're getting. So there's
Yeah,
no.
set the expectation low, and then when they were.
How big's your dick?
Oh, he's got a fucking huge piece.
What do you mean? Come on. I consider that it could be like a little
It's
tiny.
extracurricularly big.
Oh, I bet it's so fucking.
Yeah, it's
gross,
like
dude.
big, definitely bigger than this.
So gross.
Is it really bigger than this?
Yeah, bigger.
Fuck you,
Bigger
dude.
than that, like a potato.
Yeah.
So now that we're all horned
Getting
up,
out sinuses with
I'm
my.
glad that you showed me that clip because I'm fucking
Now your dick's getting hard.
horny.
Good.
I'm getting a little bit like that. Let's do. Gavin always has this thing with Mercedes Carrera at the end.
Yeah.
Happy endings. And last time I hosted the show, we did happy endings, and we brought on a babe as well, a babe that I'm friends with, named Dana.
Since then, she died.
Well,
we have another woman.
Very, very sick, and but she had a lot of fans. A lot of people came out in support of her, and she got a whole new fan base, and she's actually making a lot of money. We're going to do it again. We're going to do happy endings. Let's roll the... Oh, we have a problem.
Still trying to connect with Dana.
You have not gotten in touch with her at all today?
Been trying to this whole time.
You've never been able to get in touch with her?
So far, not.
Oh, my God.
She's dead in a bathtub.
This is a problem. Can we pull up maybe one of those messages from Dana in the meantime? So we can see, because it was a real bitch trying to get her to do this again. And let me just show you. I go, Dana, the first time we had you on, it really went well. I'd love to have you do it again.
Yeah.
And this is what she messaged me as soon as John pulls that up. I can't read any of that, but maybe if you zoom in. Okay, so this is what she messaged me. Wow, congrats. Proud of your boy. You did well enough to be invited back. Rad bead. A bid. I don't know. It's been tough times. I don't know if I can. Honestly, may have a night think plan. And so as you can see, something's off with her.
Yeah, she
Can
told
you
you. She was
make
telling you
any
to have a
sense of this,
backup-
Lewis?
yeah,
Look
she
at
was telling
this.
you to have a backup plan, and she might not be able to do it.
Check her meds. Should have solid answer.
Some problem with medication. She has a rare disease called Borrelia. Do you know about this?
No, what is it?
Borrelia.
Borrelia?
Yes, it's an ancient disease that they thought they had completely rid the U.S. of.
Only mummies have it?
She brought it back somehow. Yeah, she was doing something in a catacomb. Yeah. And now she's sick. So we can't get a hold of her. This really sucks.
Yeah, I know. I messaged her from the beginning, and so far, nothing. But I'll keep trying.
In the meantime, can we get like footage of her from the last appearance dancing and just start rolling that?
Yeah, maybe. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I would like to see her.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of emails from that saying, why are you so mean? People were like, why are you being so mean to the skeleton girl? That's what they were calling her. But I can't believe she's fucking blowing me
Hasn't
up.
she had enough with He-Man trying to kill her all the time?
Yeah. She, we talked about this over and over again. She promised me she would be here. You're doing the right Skype and everything. I wonder if we could, let me message her on Facebook. But she could have very well died. She was talking to me about how she needs these certain meds, and please, do you know anyone who could hook me up with the medication I need? Oh, yeah, because she has Borrelia.
What is Borrelia?
I don't know, but it's...
In the booth, can you pull up...
We look that up, Borrelia.
Borrelia. It sounds like fucking...
Something, yeah, like a Transylvanian...
Sounds like tomato sauce.
Yeah, isn't that the pasta company?
Yeah. Borrelia.
Borrelia.
Delicious. Oh, I forgot that Fenoya was here.
Yeah, Fenoya, you're really bad at radio, man.
I am.
Fucking suck.
So it's pretty much Lyme disease.
Lyme disease.
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad. Don't people get that all the time?
Yeah, but you can
She,
die from it, too.
she was in the woods
Okay,
deer
hold on, I'm
hunting. What is
messaging her
that?
right now.
I always thought when we were kids...
Oh, wait. Here's Dana. Skype isn't working. I'm so sorry. I just need 5 login probs. She just needs 5. That was at 11:54. Oh, she's working on it.
Okay.
What about, do we have a regular phone in the meantime? Okay, what's the phone number here?
She could call, yeah.
Call
877-9 man time.
877-962-6846.
962. Say that one more time.
6846.
68.
Yeah, thanks, Dante.
46.
Come on, man. I know all about the numbers.
In the meantime, we'll get her at least on the phone.
That's what the
This
game
is really, really bad.
69,
So now we're going to have
911.
to, this is a new enemy of mine, this Dana, and we got to come up with ways to get back at her for fucking over my big show.
Yeah, she fucked over the finale.
So let's see if she calls in.
You should have had a backup plan, because that's what you do as a pimp. You always got to have a backup plan.
Oh, what would you suggest, Dante?
Motherfucker, you should have had another bitch on hold, letting her know she's going to be...
Not everybody's like you. Who has
Well, you should have told me. I would have...
beautiful women.
Come on. My catalog is ridiculous.
Yeah, you can see how they probably all over you.
It's ridiculous.
It's a nice watch.
Man.
I like how, Dante, you think that you're impressing someone. You obviously just on your way to the studio walk past those stands all over the street and just buy all this fucking junk. You don't look cool.
I support the community, man.
Like, why do you wear those rings? It doesn't
I
look...
told you, these are Egyptian rings from one of my girls out there. She
Oh,
sent
you should
them.
pull up fucking Warcraft, just the trailer while we wait for Dana. 'Cause I thought that Dante looks like he's gonna be phenomenal in this movie.
Dana's ready.
Oh, Dana's ready. Yeah.
Never mind.
Down.
Sorry.
Fuck
This is
me.
great. Let's
Yeah,
roll the
I'd rather seen that Warcraft.
the opening.
Yeah.
Let's watch this. We do have a new opening for her.
Slender ending.
Hold on. John, this is unbelievable. There we go.
Hey, I'm so sorry. This is insane.
Oh, she's just on the phone. We don't have her on Skype. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm like working on it right now. I after I got hacked, the network specialist.
Wait. You got hacked.
Yeah. Remember how I was having like all those stupid network problems?
No.
Well, that's yeah. So I got hacked, and so now I'm trying to recover my Skype account because apparently it was like I don't know. But
'Cause every time she tries to type, her fingers
I'm
break.
doing my best on this. Like right now, I was planning on my phone to work, if anything.
Dana.
Yeah.
Too many words.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Breathe.
We're all over the place.
Relax.
So you've been So here's the problem. You don't remember your password, is what you're saying.
No, I do. I got hacked and they changed all my passwords.
They?
And before I had a network specialist come last week. I don't know. I have guesses, but I'm not sure. And I had a network specialist come and like try and lock down all my stuff last week. I've been having problems for months, really. And it's been just a nonstop headache, and I thought I had all this worked out last night, and I just...
Okay. Now, what are
I
you
couldn't get-
doing? You say you're working on it. What does that entail? Because I can't imagine.
I have a Skype app for my iPad because I can't log into my MacBook because he changed the password. So, unfortunately, that's not working, which I was counting on.
Okay, can't you
so I
just
have
sign up for a brand new Skype account?
Yes, I can.
Just sign up for a new Skype account, pick a name, and Skype us.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Can I just, do I just search the Anthony or Macguiness? It's the Macguiness show, right? Obviously.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's footage from last time. So that's nice. We have footage of you from last time dancing.
Oh, my God, the fuck Hillary dance? Oh,
You
no.
are so fucking cute.
I would still fuck.
Are you serious?
I would.
I never know, but I just, like, I don't know. And I've been out so long, like, I had to, go to the pharmacy, like,
All right. Hey, Dana.
1 a.m.
Dana.
So
Hey, darling Dana.
Dana, Dante has a question for you, Dana.
Dana, how you doing, baby?
Dante.
How you doing?
Hi, Dante.
How you doing,
Hi,
sweet?
how are you?
Stop saying hi.
Yeah,
Get out of the
How you doing, baby? Yeah, I see you dancing. Did you take classes? Like dance classes?
No, I just love to dance.
Oh.
It's how I
All right.
exercise.
Awesome.
Oh my God,
Smash
that's
that,
neat.
Dante?
Oh my God, I can't even watch. I haven't been able to watch.
You know
it,
what?
but,
I mean, sometimes you got to say no.
She said that's how she exercises.
What do you want me to do?
Dana.
I just want you to create your account so you can come on the show
Oh, that
live.
butt.
Yes, sir.
All right, baby.
Let's
That's
see.
what I need you to do.
I was having,
Look at her go. Dana.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! So
How close are we? Well, we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up.
Not bad. I was like horrified. I was
Okay.
like,
No, go. Dana.
It's gonna be a disaster.
Dana, how far are we from getting you on Skype?
Like, assuming that this works the way that it should, this code has already been used to reset it. Shit. I need to hack my Skype, but this is bullshit. Not long, 10 minutes max.
Oh my God, no, we don't have 10 minutes.
I know. Can you give me, I bet I can get it on my phone.
Yeah, well, let's try. Let's get that going.
Okay, all right. Yes, sir. Then I guess I need to let you go so I can get on that.
All right.
Okay, we
Try
will
that.
give you
Okay. I'm so sorry.
5 minutes, Dana.
Yeah, baby.
I'm
All right,
really
just
sorry.
get off the phone, Dana, and
You know
try.
what? I don't think we
I'm
have
on
time.
it.
You don't have time.
We don't have time,
Hey,
Dana. You
Dana.
fucked it up. You fucked up my whole show here today.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm fucked.
No, seriously.
You fucked
I
me.
can, like, I'll Skype in right now. Like I'm like all ready. I'm.
You're telling me I got people in the booth doing this.
Sometimes.
Their necks like this.
Hey, Dana.
Telling me you're finished, they're saying.
Man, sorry, Dana, baby. I really wanted to
Did
see
I
you
really
live,
fuck it up,
but
Mike?
Yeah. You owe me. So what's Barilla?
Sorry, I feel really bad.
oh no, baby, don't cry, don't cry.
Don't cry.
Horrible. Like, I'm
No, no.
Oh, I
Hey,
mean,
Like,
hey, listen, life happens,
ever
sweetie.
seen for a girl that has not gotten laid in like 12 years. I'm like incredible. Like I'm all decked out. I was like totally like stoked to do the best for you.
crying.
Dana. The only reason you.
I tried
No.
so hard.
Hey, Dana, baby.
Fuck this up, Dana.
Wait, what did she do?
Well, she's
Why is she
crying because she feels.
I feel horrible.
Dana, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. Jesus Christ, I'm kidding.
Dana.
Dana, we're joking.
Dana, don't cry.
What can I? Is
It's a
there
gag.
anything to help? Yes.
Dana, we're kidding. Listen to me. Stop crying.
Yeah.
What can our listeners do to help you get over Barilla?
I'm doing everything and more I can. There's actually what happened this last time, and I felt really, really bad because, of course, my immediate answer was, and of course, absolutely, I would be honored to help you.
It's not
but,
what I asked. I'm saying, Dana, what can we do? You obviously you're suffering from some sort of disease, right? Barilla?
Yeah, yes, and Justin, he did.
We have her
what
dancing
Gavin-
over this still?
Do what?
Nothing. I just want them to.
Zed, can we pull up footage of Jews going into concentration camps?
Yeah, we'll have the Jews. Let's have the Jews going into concentration camps, going back and forth with her dancing. And
No.
if anyone knows how to cure
I just did
Dante, it's not that big of a deal.
I was.
If anyone knows how to cure Barilla, call us now. We need to help. We're going to save her life. Dana, we are going to fix you.
I just want to help. I have so many ideas for Red Bar that you would fucking love because, like, I've saved clips and, like, you don't even know, like, the ideas. Like, it's
What is Borrelia?
but,
Dana,
but yes,
we're trying to help you here, but you're just rambling.
Is Borrelia the disease that Sam Jackson had in The Sixth Sense?
I need all the
I don't know
help
what Borrelia.
can get.
I'm trying to get an answer. Dana, you were saying that you are so weak, you need medication. What can the people do to help you?
I don't know that there's, anything anybody can do other than, obviously we need, it's sort of a much, much bigger, more complicated issue than I realized and why I went.
Okay, Dana, thank you so much. This was wonderful, everybody. Dana, roll the bumper one more time. Thank you.
I need money, and
Thank you.
I guess I'm going to need to go to Mexico to
Slender endings with
regarding
Dana.
pain management. So,
Okay, get her off.
Hey, have a good night. Have a good day, Dana.
Wonderful.
So this is bad. I don't know.
The fuck? Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching the Gavin Macguiness show. Again, when will Gavin be back? We have no idea. He's working out a few problems. I want to thank my guests, Dante Nero, everybody. No wanks. Louis J. Gomez. You can catch him on Legion of Skanks. Let's keep the clapping going for these guys. And of course, Mike Fanoia, who I hope is fucking finished. Why don't we have your handler come and take you away?
Hey,
Nice ending.
Hey, white boy.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the show. We love you. We like you more than a friend. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
The same way we blame women who were raped. Oh, you were attacked by a boar? Well, did you have a prior relationship